What's up, Rams? Welcome back to the channel. So for today we have yet another Mortal Kombat 11 video, and for today's video we have a leak that goes over a bunch of things such as the combat packs we're gonna get, who's in them, new skin packs, new stages, just a whole mess load of things to go over. So before we get into any of that, be sure to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so I'm happy to say it is August 1st, meaning that in exactly 3 weeks we are getting the DC fandom event, and I'm for sure that something will be revealed there for Mortal Kombat, whether it's a combat pack or a new character. I don't know, but for sure something will be revealed, and thank God we are finally at the month where this is going to happen. Now, a lot of leaks actually do mention the DC fandom event, so it is basically all but guaranteed that something is going to happen, and this leak actually does mention it as well. So before I show you guys the leak, let's get to the comments of the day. So first up we have Rams, do you think Ed Boon is putting people to make these leaks to keep people talking about MK11? Honestly, I really doubt Ed Boon or NRS would hire, or maybe themselves post fake leaks to keep people talking. That's a really cheap move for a company to make, so I really don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure all these fake leaks are just coming from people who are either really bored or got some sort of information and just based off that made a full leak. I'm pretty sure it's not at all NRS or Ed Boon. Next up we have I'm tired of seeing Injustice characters in Mortal Kombat games. Like, that's annoying. Dude, how do you think we felt, like us Injustice players felt, when we were getting MK characters in Injustice? The same way. No one wanted it. I mean, like, no Injustice player wanted MK characters in the game, and I definitely think that a lot of MK players don't want DC characters in the game. So I really think these games should just stick to their respective universe and have a few guest characters. But when I say guest characters, I mean like MK11, like the Terminator, Robocop, like that, not characters from other games. And lastly we have Fake. I'm ready to see something official. Dude, you and me both, man. I cannot wait to get some official reveal or some official news from NRS themselves. But like I said, the DC fandom event, something for sure will happen. Anyways, let's get to the leak, so go ahead and check that out. Now, I know you're probably thinking, yo, that is a lot to read. It is like 4 pages. And no, I am not going to read all of that because it is way too much. But I did take down the most important things about this leak. So the most important thing is probably like the combat packs and all that, so let's get to it. So this leak had this to say: as of right now, Mortal Kombat 11's DLC is picked out and decided. Kombat Pack 2 will have 4 characters, being Havoc in January, Michael Myers in October, Astra in November, and Takeda in December. You may be confused with the dates, but that's because Kombat Pack 2 and 3 will be revealed at DC Fandom. Why? Because in Kombat Pack 3, Deathstroke will be included. Harley Quinn was strongly considered, but NRS wanted to bring back an MK vs DC character. Along with Deathstroke, Kung Jin, Rain, Natara, The Bride Kill Bill, and Ash William dates, our 2021 release is undecided, but these are characters coming. In Kombat Pack 2, each character will have a skin pack with them. Havoc will give Raiden, Liu Kang, Jade, and Scorpion their Deception look. Takeda will give Devora, Johnny Cage, Katana, and Sub-Zero their MKX designs. The other 2 are not yet confirmed to us, WB, and the last bit of Mortal Kombat 11 news that I have is that a timeline pack is a go. In the final stage of Mortal Kombat 11, it will be called Mortal Kombat 11 Timeline Collection, which will give the player all DLC content including skins, characters, and stages. When you get the Timeline Collection, you will get 6 new characters from MK11: Melina, Ermac, Reptile, Quan Chi, Goro, and Kintaro. Now, this could be too good to be true to some of you, professional leakers or whatever you call yourselves, thinking that you know what comes for a game when you don't work for that company. Then he goes on to say that lastly, new stages are being included, such as the Pit, Pyramid of Argus, the Subway, Hell, aka Netherrealm, Wuxi Academy, and Shao Kahn's Throne Room. All stages have been somewhat redesigned. The Pit will have its signature stage fatality. And then he ends the leak by saying the Timeline Collection will be released for the PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Injustice 3 is almost done and will be released in July of 2022. Also releasing in 2022 is Mortal Kombat the 30th Anniversary Collection. Every game except X and 11 will be remastered and playable. It has been something we, WB, and NRS have been working on since the 25th anniversary. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and UMK3 will have HD remasters as an option to play the originals. So wow, that is a bunch of news. Honestly, that last part really has me hyped, where they say that we're gonna be able to play the old Mortal Kombat games remastered. That's something that I want to happen for a while now, and I'm super hyped for that. On top of that, the Injustice 3 thing is pretty crazy, saying that Injustice 3 is almost done. Now I'm guessing it's not really almost done, but he means I guess the first official render of the whole game is almost done. I think that's what he means. And that it's going to be released in July of 2022. Now I did hear from another leak that it is going to be released in 2022 as well. So it seems that the year 2022 is indeed going to be the release date for Injustice 3, which kind of sucks because it feels pretty far away. But guys, you know that time flies, so it's really not that far away. It'll probably feel like in a year we'll be getting it. And regardless, if it is going to be released in 2022, remember that it'll probably be announced way before that, like mid 2021. So I'm pretty hyped just for the announcement of Injustice 3. And back to the characters that he mentioned, dude, there are so many that I think are just complete BS, like Melina, Kentaro, Goro. I really doubt we're getting any of those, but it's funny because he said it so confident. He's like, oh, and for any of you professional leakers or whatever you call yourself that think it's fake, it's not. This is actually happening. Now, I can't lie. If that happens, dude, I wouldn't even be surprised. Remember that MK11 is like what NRS wants to make like their best Mortal Kombat game ever or something like that. So if they do crazy stuff like that, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm pretty sure it's quite possible. And the Kombat Packs where he mentions the bride, it's weird, but the bride actually was mentioned in another leak. Is it likely? I don't think so, but she was mentioned in another leak. I don't know, guys. I think this leak definitely has a lot of true parts to it, but also a lot of parts that are complete BS. But then again, why would someone take their time to write such a huge fake leak? Like, I don't know, man. Are people really that bored that you're gonna waste probably like an hour coming up with all these things for a massive fake leak? Maybe, I don't know. But like always, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Other than that, be sure to stay subscribed for more videos just like this one. Thank you for watching, and peace.